Hey everyone, welcome back to Happy Little Knits. I am Chanel Shea, and today is day 2 of knitting on test knitting the late checkout sweater by Veronica Lindbergh from Kuta Kika. So last night, or well, yesterday I should say actually, we made a lot of progress actually. So I knit my gauge swatch yesterday and then I cast on, and my goal was to just get the back panel finished. And I did that, I got the back panel finished. It's curling up quite a bit. But I also got the front left panel finished. So now I'm gonna cast on and do the right side. So I had mentioned last night that the pattern said to knit the back panel until it measures 9.5 inches from the cast on edge. Are you okay? Yes, I'm still wearing the same sweater from yesterday. This is my favorite sweater, and so I wear it a lot. Don't judge. Anyway, I had mentioned that I was worried about the back panel being only 9.5 inches long from cast on to where you like put your stitches on hold. Because then I was like looking at it, I'm like, this is all I have for an armhole, just 2.5 inches. But then I remembered that the pattern actually said that the front is going to be longer than the back, so that the seam, instead of sitting here, is going to sit like way down here. And in her pictures, her seam goes like back across and into her armpit, so there's like quite a bit of fabric that sits back to make up for that. And already just with this front piece, holding it together like this, I already have a pretty decent armhole. But I still, once I finish the right panel, when I join them, I still have an additional 3 inches to knit. Mom, so the armhole is going to be like a really good size armhole. And then not to mention, I'm pretty sure you cast on a few stitches when you join in the round under the armhole, or for the armhole, you know. So no worries there, I guess. I'm going to cast on the right side today, and then my goal is to join in the round today. I'm really hoping I can do that. I don't know if I can, but that's the goal. So we will get into it. I'll check back in with you soon. Bye. It is much later now. It's like 6 o'clock, almost 6:30, I think. 6:15, something. It's the evening time. I wanted to give you an update. I didn't join in the round. I would have, but I decided to pivot and do something that I have never done before. Because as I was knitting this, I joined the front, and then I was like working back and forth, and I noticed that the neck hole was huge. Like, I have never seen a neck hole this big before, so I was getting a little nervous. And so I decided to start knitting the collar, because I was thinking like maybe I can fix it, like salvage this somehow, and like, I don't know, like somehow make it not so huge. So I literally just like cut the yarn and left it, because I have my needles on a 65-inch cable. Because I was going to use that for when I join in the round, because if I have my needles on a 65-inch cable, then I can try it on as I go without having to like transfer all of my stitches all the time. It's a game changer. I'm telling you, get a 65-inch cable, or a cable that is like significantly bigger than your measurements, so that you can try it on as you go without having to like put all your stitches on hold and then put it back on the needle, knit some more, and put it, you know. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I put them on hold, and I started knitting the collar. Look how freaking big it is! But then when I hold it up to me, I'm like, oh, that's not that big. But I don't know. Let's try it really quick. See. Yeah, see, okay. That is huge. It's a big fat no for me. But you know what? the pattern says to knit the collar for 4, okay, what? The pattern says to knit a 4-inch collar. I think right now I have like maybe an inch and a half pushing it. So that should, a 4-inch collar should hopefully be right. My goal or my plan here is to just keep knitting until the neck hole isn't that big, because I like this neck hole, like it's the perfect size. So if I have to do like an 11-inch neck hole, then I will. I don't want to, but I don't want to have to like restart all of this. So I'm just gonna keep knitting until I think 4 inches is gonna be perfect. Okay, so the pattern says to knit it for 4 inches, but in her picture it does not look like she has a 4-inch collar. Really confusing. But yeah, so I joined the 2 front panels together because you could see here it has you cast on quite a few. I've never had to cast on that many stitches in between the 2 front panels before. The other thing is I'm so used to knitting sweaters that are just so oversized on me. Ignore the stain. I have no idea where that came from. I'm so used to the sweaters that are like so oversized that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be way too small. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is gonna be actually like the most perfect size sweater I've ever knit on myself ever in my life. So I'm actually really excited about finishing this. But yeah, I'm also really happy with the way it looks. I'm obsessed with this color and I'm tempted to make a million sweaters, like pink sweaters. I've always been one to like steer away from pink, but I actually think I like this color a lot. The lighting is not the best, obviously, because it's evening and I have a lamp right here, so it's not doing it justice. But anyway, yeah, it looks really nice. I'm loving it so far. I'm just, worried about the color. But anyway, so I was able to do the entire right front panel and join, and then a little bit of the collar today, but I didn't do as much knitting today as I did yesterday because, duty calls when you're a mother. So I just knit whenever I could. We just finished eating dinner. I made butternut squash soup with French bread and it was absolutely delicious. But yeah, so now 'tis the evening and I'm taking a time out to get some knitting in. But I was really nervous. I think I don't know if I took a picture of it or not. I should have. But the neck roll was so huge. I was really stressed out. But now I'm like, after just trying it on just now, I'm not too worried about it now. I think 4 inches for a collar is going to be the perfect length. And if not, then I'll just keep knitting until it's the right size. And it's just going to probably be a really thick collar, but that's okay. But yeah, it's turning out so flippin' good. But you can see here the difference in length is quite significant. I have to knit 3 more inches on this. But as you can see, when you fold it, you get maybe a pretty decent armhole. Just imagine like 3 more inches. And yeah, so this is moving right along. This is day 2. I'm gonna do a little bit more knitting on the collar and then I'll show you what the progress looks like once I am ready to go to bed. Okay, if you look at this clock here, right there, we're like 3 minutes away from midnight. Yeah, like 3 minutes away from midnight. And not only did I finish this collar, but I in fact just joined in the round. Insane. It is only day 2 and I've already, it's only day 2 and I've already joined in the round and the yoke is completely done and the collar is completely done. I'm quite shocked how fast this is going. I'm also like so exhausted, but yeah, I'm really happy and it's turning out really great. It's really pretty. I'm gonna see if I can like prop this up a little bit. I don't know how I feel about the collar. Let me put this on 1 sec. Okay, so I have this on 65-inch cables so that I can try it on and not worry about dropping stitches. So anyway, it's like curling so bad, and yeah, it's not really relaxing. The fabric is really dense, so I'm gonna have to block the snap out of this. But anyway, yeah, I don't know how I feel about the collar. I think I'm at like just shy of 3 inches, or exactly 3 inches or something. I didn't go all the way to 4 because, as you see, it's like pretty close to my neck. Yeah, I think it's about like 3 inches. But I don't know how I feel about it. I'm debating on, I'm gonna see how it looks after I block it, but I'm debating on, I knit the melange sweater by Petite Knit, and the collar was way too big, and so what I did was I folded it, or I think it was already a folded collar, but it was still like too big, so I wove in some elastic and it like cinched it in, and it was like perfect. So I'm thinking I might do that with this, just knit like maybe another inch or so, and then fold it down and sew it with elastic in there. Just trying to see what it looked like if it was folded in half. I'm not doing a very good job. But yeah, we'll see. For now, it's kind of like a mock neck, and it's fine. But yeah, let me see if I can show you the... Yeah, so the shoulder seam goes to like where my armpit is, just like how it looks on her in the pictures. So far, I'm like really happy with the way this is turning out. I'm really happy with the color. It's fitting really well. Like I have a good, well, it's curled up quite a bit still, but I have a really good amount of positive ease without it being like too oversized. Again, I'm knitting the medium size. Usually, I think my bust is, how big is my bust? I don't remember. I haven't measured it in a while, but it was either 40 or 48 inches. I'll have to remeasure, but usually I knit like the size large or extra large. I don't think I've ever knit a size medium that fit me before. So to knit a size medium and have it fit this well, I'm like shocked. I'm really happy with the way this is fitting, and I'm really eager to get it done. I think I'm going to be able to meet my goal of 2 weeks because I've already finished the yoke and the collar, and it's only the second day. So tomorrow I'm going to work on the body. This is what I have left of the second skein of this fisherman's wool, and then this is what I have, no, wool ease. Jeez Louise. This is all I have left of the first ball of, or the first whatever, of this baby bunny by Big Twist. So I should have enough yarn, I'm thinking. Yeah, because I have 5 of those, and 2 of them got me this entire yoke and collar done. So I'm thinking 1 more should do the body, and then maybe 1 for each sleeve or something, or like 1.5 for the body, and then anyway, we'll figure that out when we get there. But I'm for sure gonna go to bed now, so I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of test knitting the late checkout sweater by Kutsufikika. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.